What is going on, guys? Author Gamer here, back again. So in the thumbnail, as you see, I'm gonna show you guys how to acquire the Rat King and do the quest in Destiny 2. It's pretty easy. I'm not too sure where I acquired it from. I think I was doing public events and it just dropped for me, so that was something cool. I was like, oh shit, all right. But yeah, it took me a little bit to actually understand how to acquire it. I joined a friend, he was explaining it to me. So now I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Big shout out to him, Fresco. I don't know. I'll ask him if I could have his name in the description so y'all can add him. He's a pretty chill dude. But anyways, yeah. So in the video, I'm gonna show you guys how to acquire the Rat King. It's pretty easy. The only hard part is the very end, which I will get to that part of when we get to that part of the video. So yeah, let's get into this shit. Right now, right now when you acquire it, it's gonna look like a legendary, and it's gonna have a little bar, right? It's gonna have like a riddle on it. It's gonna say, the Rat King's crew stands 3 as 1. They see Nightfall and fear it none, but watch the clock as you scale the wall. At least 5 remain, hope comes from none. Old children's rhyme. The riddle, actually, I'm not too sure overall what the riddle actually stands for or means. I just know they added a riddle for the weapon. It's a very nice weapon. I should have some gameplay for it. I'm not too sure. So yeah. So first thing on the objective for the Rat King. I keep saying Rat King. It just sounds better. Rat King crew. I don't know. Rat King's crew. So first thing you're gonna want to do for the quest is you have to do 3 patrol missions on, I think, any planet, anything. But in my opinion, the EDZ, the European Dead Zone, is the easiest way to do the patrols. They're simple, and the ones I would suggest getting are the little triangle ones where you just have to kill a whole bunch of stuff and acquire these the same object. So that's the easiest one in my opinion to actually do. So yeah, there's that. That's the very first part. It's easy, it's simple, it's not hard at all. It's like I said, the very the beginning, middle, and then the end is very hard, but beginning, middle is super fucking easy. So yeah, let's move on to the next part. So the next part is you're gonna want to complete 2 public events. There's no way the team can split up. You have to be there, physically. Your character has to be there at the public event to acquire the next part of the quest. It's pretty simple. You don't have to do the heroic. You can just do the simple. You just do the simple public event. I would suggest just doing the heroic, just so you can probably get an exotic or a legendary engram. I'm not saying that's for sure that's gonna happen, but it's a possibility. So that's the next step for the thing, for the Rat King's crew quest. So guys, after you guys do the public events, right after that, you're gonna want to go to Crucible and do some quick play matches. You only got to do 2. As I said before, it's super simple. Just play 2 matches, win or lose, doesn't matter, as long as you play them and get them over with, and then that'll give you the next step on the Rat King's crew. And a lot of times this is much easier if you have friends trying to do the Rat King's crew quest. You could do it with them, and yeah, and acquire it together as a group of friends, buddies, And then the very final step, I ran through this 3 times. I had to do Nightfall, and the time I'm making this video, it's the first week, or this was footage from the first week I actually acquired the Rat King. As I said, you have to do Nightfall. This week it's a little bit harder. It's one of the Vex bosses. I have to actually go look. One thing I forgot, you have to complete the Nightfall in 5 minutes or more. That's another reason why this week they have the time warp rings. It is possible to beat the Nightfall with 5 minutes. You just have to have, like I said, you have to have a good fire team and great communication. And you have to pay attention to the void burn, or not the void, but just the burn changes and everything. So yeah, the one thing it's a must. You have to collect those time warp rings if you want more. If you want more time when you get to the actual boss. We got to the boss with 7 minutes and 30 seconds because we collected all the time warp rings. And last time we didn't do that, and we got there and it was 1 minute and something seconds. So it was kind of you really need the time warp rings. So don't forget that you have to beat him. If you're trying to do the Rat King's crew quest, you have to beat him. This week's Nightfall, you have to beat it, or just any Nightfall in general. Whenever, if you're not gonna do it this week, next week, whatever, you have to beat the quest with 5 minutes plus. Even if it's right on the dot in 5 minutes, it still counts. As long as it's 5 minutes or above, it counts. This week's Nightfall is the inverted spire, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it is pretty hard. It's the Nightfall that we had in the beta, the one with it was like a shitload of Cabal, and the very end was like a huge Vex boss. So it's very difficult this time because before anything, you know, like this time we have the actual timer, so we're timed on the whole fucking Nightfall. Like I think we start off like 10 11 minutes. And every time we kill ads, you know, the regular people, they're like 2 minutes. The yellow bars are like or not 2 minutes, 2 seconds. The yellow bars are like 10 seconds, 7 to 10 seconds. I don't remember quite how that was. And then with this one, to make it easier, since it is a longer Nightfall, they added these time warp rings. Basically, what the time warp rings do is every time you pass through them, they add on 30 seconds to your timer. And there's 3 parts of the actual Nightfall this week where they're gonna have the rings available. So if you and your fire team can actually jump through a majority of the rings, you will add on more mission time, which is amazing. It works out perfectly fine. And yes, so like it's just amazing. Like I said, the actual footage was from last week's Nightfall. That's when I actually acquired the Rat King, so I'm gonna show that to you guys. You know, right now, like while we're talking and everything, so you guys can actually see me acquiring it.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, like I said, you know, last week's was pretty easy. If you couldn't do it that time, that's fine. This week, it's possible. You just have to have a great fire, not even a great fire team. You just have to have a good fire team with like just communication. You guys have to communicate. You have to call out when the burns change. So guys, I hope that was a okay video. I hope you guys understood what to do. And again, I will read it back to you guys on what to do. So the first step, you need to do 3 patrol missions. Okay, 3 patrol missions. Don't forget that. The second step, you need to do 2 public events. 2 public events. The third step, you need to complete 2 Crucible matches. Win or lose, you need to complete those. And the final step, this is the 4th step. That's it. You know, this is the final one. You have to complete the Nightfall. I forgot this, guys. You have to complete the Nightfall with 5 minutes or more left on the timer. That's where it gets super difficult. Like, that's where it starts to get annoying. But I hope this helps. I hope y'all do enjoy. I hope this kind of helps y'all figure it out. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all did like. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If y'all did enjoy, and if y'all do want to see more, I will do a Mida multi-tool quest, how to get it for you guys. So this is my first one. I will do another one. The Mida is super easy again. I will, like I said, I'll explain that further. I'll go into more detail on that video. But anyways, I hope y'all did enjoy. I hope y'all are having a great day, great night, wherever y'all are. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.